Yeah, it's back. Crash is back. Yes. It's just what I wanted. Alright, let me shut this up. Whew, man. What I've been waiting for years. I've been waiting so long for this. And people probably won't understand. I've been waiting. There's so many rumors, so many lies. I've been dealing with it. So many false rumors, and then we get shut down. And for real Crash fans out there will understand, I've been waiting for so long for a Crash return, a brand new Crash. We're getting a remaster, and he's coming to Skylanders. It actually didn't even look all that bad, and it makes me want to get that Skylanders Imaginators games just to play with Crash. It looked really awesome, and it was just once I heard that theme song, my heart just completely dropped. I was just shocked. I said, "Oh my God, is it true?" Returning Crash Bandicoot, and it's awesome to have him back. And that was my favorite thing about the Sony conference. And I'm wearing a Kingdom Hearts shirt for this reactions video for my Sony conference coverage of E3 2016. We did not see a Kingdom Hearts appearance. I thought we were going to see a Kingdom Hearts 3 more gameplay for that, but that didn't show up. But I'm going to get right into the news here after that little hype there for Crash, and go through everything one by one. And to kick things off with the Sony conference, this was a bombshell. God of War, a brand new God of War game. Who saw this coming? And just going through this for all the games, I liked everything throughout this entire conference. They really killed it, and I feel like they stole the show, in my honest opinion. I really enjoyed everything at E3 so far, but Sony really showed up and really just delivered. And it was nice to see Crash Bandicoot return throughout the conference. I really wanted to just say that first and play that theme for Crash Bandicoot Warp, since the first three games are going to be remastered from the ground up, so it's going to be awesome. But God of War 4 was the first game shown for this conference. It looked amazing, and I never even really played all the God of War games from start to finish. I always used to watch people that I know in real life, some friends of mine, play the game as good as it is. This one really looked awesome, and now it completely changed. So now it's just like a different gameplay. The monsters was just everything was just amazing for this game. It looked really good, and I'm sure the whole crowd was going nuts on stream and just watching at the conference. It was just like, what a way to bring in the conference just to kick it off. And that was just only the beginning. Right after that was Days Gone, which is a new IP. I didn't know this game was announced. I never even saw this game before. Days Gone looked really good. The Last Guardian. This was a game we heard about a lot throughout not only this E3, last year's, and I think there was E3 before the E3 before last year's, and it was being delayed, and there was some other rumors going around about this game being canceled. Lots of different rumors of them just stop producing it. It was different rumors going around for this game, but it's nice to see that it's finally still in production, and it's going to be coming out October 25th, 2016. Games like God of War and Days Gone didn't have a release, so I didn't see any sort of release date for those games. I don't think from the conference. Horizon Zero Dawn was the next game right after Last Guardian. Looked really good, and I thought it was almost like a heavenly sword. The character kind of reminded me of, but it was very action packed. Lots of good gameplay there. This next game I thought was Cyberpunk. That game Cyberpunk. I was expecting to see that. I didn't see that during this conference or Microsoft's, but I thought this was the game that was being shown. But this next game was called Detroit Become Human. Detroit's my hometown, so this was really amazing to see, and I really liked this game. It looked awesome. Next, this other game, Resident Evil 7. Who saw this coming? Resident Evil 7. But one thing I noticed from the Resident Evil 7 footage is that it's in first person. But I think that's only in virtual reality. So that's my question: is Resident Evil 7 now in first person now, or is that just for virtual reality? But that's not coming out until January 24th of 2017. So it's really nice to see another Resident Evil game is in the works. But I hope it's not in first person. But hopefully that's just for VR. But I don't really care too much about virtual reality. Uh, PlayStation VR was announced next, coming this year, October 13th, 2016, for $399, and it was announced that there will be 50 games available for purchase for PlayStation VR. Some other VR games that were shown was Farpoint and Star Wars Battlefront X-Wing VR mission. But again, I'm not really into the virtual reality whole hype and stuff because I never really paid too much attention to VR, and I think it's just gonna be almost like the same thing. It's gonna wind up just like the PlayStation Move and the Kinect with all those past Kinect games that they used to make, and PlayStation home games like Sports Champions and all types of games they used to make for those motion controllers. But now look at them. No one's plays the games anymore. They stopped developing content for those, and you would probably think that they could have made they could have upgraded the PlayStation Move to PlayStation 4 with PlayStation 4 graphics and new IPs and titles for the PlayStation Move for the PlayStation 4. But you see what happens to those games, so maybe that's probably what's going to happen to VR. But it might end up taking off, but I'm not really into it. Another virtual reality game that they showed was Batman Arkham. It's called Batman Arkham VR. After that, Final Fantasy 15. That's also gonna be in VR as well. Final Fantasy 15 VR, and then they also show Final Fantasy 15 that I already seen. That's gonna be coming September 30th, 2016. Now this next game, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, I want to talk about a little bit of things here, because I wanted to give my little impressions about what I saw. They showed the campaign, but I was hoping they showed some multiplayer. I thought this was a completely different game, because they were in spaceships. The guy that he was controlling, they was using grappling hooks, floating grenades in space. It was very nice looking to see the campaign. But when it comes to Call of Duty, the campaign is never an issue. It's always the multiplayer. And I think that's the main concern for Call of Duty, and for us Call of Duty fans like me, who's a hardcore Call of Duty fan. I was hoping to see some multiplayer, but we only saw the campaign. As good as it looked, and all the different technologies that I spotted throughout here that I have listed, was the grappling hook, and then the graphics looked good. And the gameplay looked good, but I was hoping to see like some multiplayer, but we're probably not going to see that till Call of Duty XP 2016, which was a previously announced event, which is going to showcase the Modern Warfare Remastered. They also showed that as well, just a trailer for that, for the campaign. But we're probably going to see that showcase alongside of the multiplayer for Infinite Warfare at Call of Duty XP 2016. So it was a nice surprise to see Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and actual footage of the campaign. I basically talked about Crash Bandicoot in the beginning of this video, but Crash returns, and it's Crash Bandicoot 1 and Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back, and then Crash Bandicoot 3, which is Crash Bandicoot Warp, that I still on for PlayStation, that I can still play on my PS2, which I actually feel like playing right now. Since I saw that Crash Team Racing, I still have some other games, Rafa Cortez, that I just showed. That all three of those games are going to be remastered from the ground up, Crash 1 through 3. And then Crash Bandicoot is also going to be a part of Skylanders Imaginators, that's coming out October 2016. I think I missed this one, the Star Wars Lego game. I was just so hyped. I was just trying to rewatch the Crash Bandicoot release news and just replay it. I was just so hyped off the Crash Bandicoot release and news. I don't really pay too much to this Star Wars Lego game. I don't know the real actual title of it. It might be Lego Star Wars, a new brand new Lego Star Wars game. And then right after that, Hideo Kojima made an appearance during the Sony conference on the stage, announcing his new game, called Death Stranding that looked really good. And one thing that I noticed from the trailer was he's one of the actors in The Walking Dead. I forgot his name, but it looks like it's gonna be a really good game. So I can't wait to see actual gameplay for this. This trailer looked really good. But if Kojima's working on something, it's usually gonna definitely be a really good game. But right after that was the Spider-Man game. Now this looked really nice. I really liked seeing this. The Spider-Man games. I just have here Spider-Man PS4, but I don't know if it had. I think that's basically the title for it for now. But it looked awesome, and I definitely recommend checking out this trailer along with many of the other games throughout the conference. If you missed it, you got to see Crash if you are a Crash Bandicoot fan. If you've been looking for that, that was my favorite thing. But right after Spider-Man was shown, they wrapped it up with the Days Gone game, which was already shown before, but this time it was the actual live gameplay demo of Days Gone to finish up the Sony conference. And I thought it was going to be a little bit longer, but it was only an hour, as it was mentioned before during on live stream. But overall, I loved the conference. Crash Bandicoot was the highlight for me. That was the thing I really loved the most. As a hardcore Crash fan, I was always looking forward to it. You know, Crash Bandicoot, I held on to all these games, and now that he's back, I just feel like going back to play this. And I played these games on my channel, actually, on my gaming channel with the playlist. Wrath of Cortez, Crash Team Racing, Crash Bash, Crash 1 through 3. I did all those Crash games, and I realized, just thinking of it now, I have all the playlists here on my channel that I did playthroughs of, full playthroughs of, on my here on my Pablo Gaming channel. And I just feel like playing them again. I just feel like just booting up my PS2 and just playing them all over again. After I saw that Crash Team Racing, Crash Bash, just all of them all over again. I also have the other one by Activision here. I don't know if I'm gonna go ahead and grab it for you guys here. Mind Over Mutant. It's not that bad of a game. I don't know if I still have it over here somewhere. If I can find it. Found it. See, here it is. So, it's not that bad of a game. So, this is one of the games by Activision, Crash Mind Over Mutant. I figured I'd just show these just for the hell of it because I'm a huge hardcore fan of Crash Bandicoot. I played this, you know, I didn't make videos of it, but it was not that bad of a game. It had some funny cutscenes. It was almost as if I was watching a TV show on WB20, like a cartoon like they used to show, like Yu-Gi-Oh! And all the different shows. It wasn't that bad of a game, but I would definitely say this is not. This doesn't compare to what the originals from the original games from back before Activision got the rights to Crash Bandicoot. But I really enjoyed the game for what it was. Crash Mind Over Mutant. And I think the other Crash game I need to play now is Crash of the Titans, which is almost similar to this one. But I figured I'd just show that. But I really enjoyed the conference, and Crash was the highlight for me. That's the thing I was looking for. But the other thing I was also wanting to see is Kingdom Hearts 3. But even though we didn't see that, and even though it wasn't at the conference, it was perfectly fine because Crash was there. They had lots of great games like God of War 4 and a shit ton of games that was really good, and it definitely delivered. And I feel like they stole the show. But those are my reactions. I love this conference. But that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, and this is going to be the last video I'm going to upload for tonight. It's been a packed day for E3 conferences, and tomorrow I'll be covering Nintendo, which is the only conference tomorrow, and maybe I'll probably do a final thoughts video about what I thought about E3 as a whole and talk about all the conferences and what I liked most and the games I'm looking forward to the most and what I liked best out of the conferences as a whole. So that'll probably be my plan tomorrow. But thanks to those who have been watching my E3 2016 coverage. Let me know what you guys thought about Sony's conference and what you are looking forward to most. And for those out there who saw Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, what do you guys thought? What did you guys think of that campaign with the gameplay, with grappling, the grappling hook and the floating grenades and the space combat? It looked pretty decent. But I was really, it makes me interested to see how the multiplayer is going to play out with the map size, connections, and all the different weapons and score streaks that you'll be able to use in the game. But that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching. Share your thoughts below for tonight's Sony conference as a whole, and what games did you like most throughout the conference. And I hope you guys check out my other E3 conference videos and conference recaps and reactions if you haven't already. And pick and choose whatever you want to watch and whatever you're interested in finding out best in whatever conference you like the most. You can check out from the playlist here on the channel. And welcome to all those newer subscribers. I know a couple people subscribe, so I really appreciate it. So thank you guys for watching the videos and my E3 coverage, and I'll be back tomorrow with my Nintendo reactions and recap.